Now look at phase 2. All right? Phase 2 is this. This is phase number 2. Phase number 2 is this, but now it's me doing it. So phase number 2 is the part where I said, and Bob, when we get to the end of this, let me share with you what I do, and maybe someone in your world, possibly yourself, might be interested. So now we pitch them. Which, by the way, they have to allow themselves to be pitched. Why? Because we're their customer. Right? We're their customer, right? We do an entire thing on checkbook prospecting where the people that you're giving money, the people that call you customer, if that person isn't at least willing to listen to you pitch them, screw them. Kick them to the curb immediately. There is an unlimited amount of people out there that are willing to take your money, and they'll give you good service. My phase 2 of this thing is they know that I'm going to pitch them. Bob, do you remember we were sitting at your conference room and I said, after we get done, would you feel comfortable letting me introduce to you what I do, and maybe somebody in your world, possibly even yourself, might be interested in that? Well, now I'd like to set that day up. What are you doing on Thursday? Right? So we pitch them. We pitch them in person. All right? In person. Right? We go down and we tell them the same thing. So Bob, if Bob accepts it, Bob is likely going to accept it for the same benefits, right? Bob, if you get involved in my sales training program, we're going to teach you how to make more money. We're going to teach you how to make more money. Why? Because I'm an expert in making money. All right? Protect. We're going to make sure that your sales force prospects. All right? Whatever that protection means for you. You're going to be trained, so no matter what the circumstances, you're going to have the right thing. And Bob, there's probably a pretty good chance that a lot of people that are in my training program probably need the very same things that you sell. There's people in my world that need the very same things that you sell. And I'd love the opportunity to introduce them. But I do business with people who do business with me. So if you're just a vendor, right, if you do nothing for me other than sell me stuff, you're very low on my scale, right? I do business with people who do business with me. If you do, right now I'm doing business with you. I'm getting my stuff, you're giving me introductions, right? But there's no guarantee here, right? You could be giving opportunities to 30 other people. But you become my client, well, that's a whole different ballgame. Because now I have a level of incentivization. Why? It's in my best interest that you keep making more money. Why? So you continue to be my client.
You go to a whole different quadrant on that graph.
Exactly. So the mechanics of the slingshot concept is very different than what most people have, because again, most people don't adopt the policy that says, I do business with people who do business with me. The vast majority of people never do business with you. They have an entire life of customer-vendor, right? You're the customer, they're the vendor. And there's no change in that. There's no expectation, there's no contribution, there's no mutual support, there's nothing. This is life-changing. When you get this, your life will change. When people pitch me, I tell them very early in the game, I do business with people who do business with me. Right? Now, does that mean that everybody that I do business with only? No, of course not. Obviously, there's scenarios that doesn't make any sense, and it might not even be possible. But I'm going to tell you very early on that at some point in time, we're going to have a meaningful conversation of what it's going to look like for you to be a client for me, right? And as we think about it, so I'm protected at every level, right? So they're pitching us a purpose. Even if they don't do any of this, even if they do none of this, I'm still getting something that makes me money. I still have a level of protection, and I'm getting educated. I'm learning more than I knew previously. But do you think these people at this point in time, if they don't do this, are very protected in my world and I'm going to continue to do business with them? No. No, absolutely not. As soon as somebody else comes in, the chance of them getting unseated are about 100%. And when I call people after being with them only for 60 or 90 or 120 days, here's what they say. Well, we just got started. Right? We just got started. Why would you want to change now? And it's very easy for me, because I told you 4 months ago what started looks like. I told you what my expectation was. Right? I think everybody who knows me knows I'm pretty straightforward. You're going to know what what a win-win looks like. Right now, I don't see win-win. I see win and nothing. And either one of two things is going to happen at that point. They're going to kick in and they're going to start sending me opportunities again. No guarantee of a sale. But I will bring you the same scenarios. And the interesting thing is I tell them that. I tell them that up front. Right? I almost explain all this because I don't want anything concealed. I don't want, 3 months down the road somebody to go, well, you never said that. Oh, yes, I did. Right? I do business with people who do business with me. I say yes to everything. It doesn't mean that I buy everything. It means that I buy the things that make me money, protect me, and provide a level of education with an understanding to the salesperson who's doing this that they need to help me continue to afford this. It's incumbent upon them and myself to continue to generate the monies, which makes this make sense.
They have to honor their value proposition.
And if they don't, goodbye. No hard feelings. You had a chance, right?